record. خب این یه symmetric triangle بود و دوباره break down کرده. So this was a symmetrical triangle and it broke down. و ما میتونیم یه چیزی بکنیم، میتونیم این خط رو دوباره یه جای دیگه بکشیم. And look at that, it's still inside the pattern. So what I did was I rebalanced this line here, and it's a symmetrical triangle. So it's not really broken down because we can still look at it, the touch point here, here, and a resistance point here. So set a touch point داره، یکی resistance، دو تا resistance، دو تا touch point این بالا. اما چون این گپ رو اینجا داره میتونیم اینجا می خط اینجا ببینیم این خط هم قبول داریم. So these are the touch points that we've seen today and we accept them. اینا رو ما کشیدیم و accept میکنیم. پس and what this does که the prolonged outcome of this pattern، این outcome این pattern طولانی تر میشه. پس چی میشه؟ میتونه خودش رو extend بکنه. So it's gonna extend even more. So که این وقتش تا 17 میتونه بره. So this can take all the way to the 17th of June for an outcome to come out. اما چیزی که باید مواظب باشیم برای بیتکوین، if I zoom in a little bit, is basically اینه. So if you look in a little bit, zooming in, you can see that there's a resistance line right here. So it could actually range inside this little pattern and then eventually break up. As میتونه تو این یکی ذره رنج اینجا بازی کنه و break up کنه. But first thing که باید بکنیم, the first thing we have to do is go to templates and let's go to the moving average exponential ribbon. So ریبونای moving average رو تو templates میتونیم بگیریم و اینو میزنیم و میریم تو 4 ساعته. So again, چی میتونیم ببینیم تو 4 ساعته؟ It's actually below the ribbons. Below ribbon شده. And that's a bad sign. چون همین اتفاق همینجا افتاده. The same thing where it got rejected happened again. 2 big red candles and a downtrend. But no retouch yet. و این اصلا اتفاق خیلی بدی هست که دوباره این کار rejected شد. It keeps getting rejected from the moving averages. Several touch points. 1000 بار داره از این touch point اینجا تو روزانه داره rejected میشه. Rejection, 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 rejection. و اما هر موقع every time هنوز که touch میکنه قوی تر خودش میکنه. So each time is touching it. So each time these candlesticks are touching this moving average, especially the 20 EMA, it makes it weaker and weaker every time. So a breakout should be imminent eventually, of course. So همیشه که داره اینجا touch میکنه این 20 EMA داره ریزش و ریزش تر میکنه که جونشو داره میده دیگه و هر چقدر بیشتر بزنه میبینی که قوی و قوی خود کندلسی ها قوی تر از این خط لاین، پس معنیش این نمیتونه یه بار بریک بکنه به بالا. هر چقدر بیشتر تاچ پوینت اینجا بزنه هر چقدر بهتر میشه. So it's trying to do it in both ways and hopefully it can break it anytime soon. But due to the pattern that it got extended from the 12th to the 16th, یه اضافه 6 روزه هم اد کرده و این پترن میتونه همین بالا پایین هم بکنه الان. And the funny thing is it can also do another green pattern and extend this pattern to the upside. So what it could look like something like this. So if I get the paper out, if I get the cruiser out, so if it does another green candle, look, can you see this? I can just add more. Boom, another green candle and then another red candle. You see? So میتونه اینو همجوری extend بکنه با کندلای بزرگتر و بگه من هنوز میخوام consolidate کنم. So this can actually go on forever depending on how it goes. میتونه تا basically تا اینجاها برسه. depend میکنه چقدر اینجا رو پر کنه. So for now we can just draw this one for now. Okay. حالا let's move on. Let's move on to Bitcoin dominance. And look at that. میبینیم که Bitcoin dominance اگه من حالا همین هش رو در بیارم because we don't need them anymore. ببینید که اینجا rejected شده. We can see here that on a daily it actually got rejected on this red line here. So on the 45, 40, just under 46. زیر 46 تا rejected شده و دوباره خودش رو برای ریزش میبینه. And that's exactly what I said. گفتم and I said که این میتونه یه head and shoulders باشه. اینو دیروز کشیدم. I draw this yesterday. I said, guys, look, this is a head and shoulder. Look, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. این head and shoulders. اینم از پیش گفتم that this is a head and shoulder. And it's more important because why is a head and shoulder? برای چی head and shoulder ها؟ و چجوری میدونستم this is another head and shoulders. اولش من فکر کردم this is the head and shoulders. So فکر کردم اول head and shoulder این یکی بود که از اینجا but actually it made a bigger head and shoulder که مهمتر بر ما بود و بزرگتره و تارگتش هم lower. So the target that it made now from a smaller head and shoulder, it made a bigger head and shoulder, and it actually made a bigger target scene, which is right over here, which is where this yellow line is and where the neckline is right here. So it actually made a bigger head and shoulder target, which is around the 34.64. And this, coincidentally, in remind me of the 2017. Look at this. Look at this run up. And this was alt season as well. In هنوزم alt season بود. But look at this. It can go higher. It can actually get rejected here and هنوز بره بالاتر. بعد اون tulip, it will drop. So it can definitely go higher even if it wants to and reject the head and shoulder hypothesis. But what it also can do is get rejected somewhere around here as well. So having around the 57 and then bloop, it goes back down to the technical target, which is around 34, 35. So این دوتا چیزا رو داره نگاه میکنه. So that's very important که داره این اتفاقا داره میکنه. It's very important that this is happening, which is the same pattern as 2017 and 2021. And none of these YouTubers are still talking about it. It's interesting. Moving on. بریم جلو. Ethereum by USD. And we can go on the daily first. We're going to press auto. And we can see that unfortunately که Ethereum breakdown کرده. It's broken down. And this is not a good sign because I actually wanted it to range all the way until the end. میخواستم Ethereum to این pattern range بکنه. But what we can do now, because it's a bad share of events, we can actually measure it. میتونیم اینو measure بکنیم. اگه واقعا breakdown باشه, Ethereum is going to $1,600. That's normal. That's going to be a bargain for someone. اما یه چیزی هم که میتونه بسازه is a double bottom. That's actually quite bullish if it can reverse. اگه double bottom بسازه, very bullish, perfect reversal if that could happen. مهمترین reversal که براش میفته برای Ethereum. So that could actually possibly happen if that is the last leg of the drawdown. But اتفاقا, I'm going to show you guys a chart. میخوام بهتون یه چارت نشون بدم. اگه میتونم پیداش کنم همین الان نشون بدم. If I can't, I'll show it in tomorrow's session. But it's very important because no one's done it yet. حالا, let's move on to Cardano. ADA against the USD. And we're going to go to the Binance charts. Meaning to Binance chart. And unfortunately, ADA broke down as well. ADA broke down کرده. حالا ADA توی descending triangle. It's in a descending triangle. So not a symmetrical triangle anymore. It's on a descending because it found a support on top of this with the shadow. اینم تو روزانه داره پیدا میکنه. اگر روزانه اینجا more down بکنه, technical target is around 35 cents. 35 cent Cardano میشه. And that's good. That's actually very good for Cardano که 35 cent بشه. بیشتر میخریم. We're going to buy some more. So it's a descending triangle. It broke down. If the wick of the shadow is longer and it's going to put another daily outside this pattern, then the technical target is around the 39 to you could say 38 cents, give or take a couple percentage or two. از این خیلی مهمه که این اتفاقا داره میفته. It's very important this is happening right now because این شاید آخرین بار باشه that you can buy something at a discount. So let's move on to fundamentals. We're going to move on to fundamental رو الان داریم نگاه میکنیم. So this is view base. View base این هست و what can we see 800 نزدیک 815 تا بیت کوین dump شده به market. So 815 Bitcoin has been dumped on today's market. It has been either converted or sold. یا converted شده یا فروختنش برای امروز. که این دوتا رو obviously همینه که یک سر امروز ریزش کرده and that's okay. مهم نیست که اصلا اتفاق شده. الان یه خبری دارن که از این آدمو که الان convert میکنن یا میفروشن پشیمون میشن. They're gonna regret it sooner or later because there's important news coming for Bitcoin. But before I say that important news, let's move on. ببینیم کیا برنده مارکتن. Who are the winners and who are the losers of the market? Chili's is up 1.8%. 1.8% Chili's بالاست به اضافه well دلار هم پایینه. هم کریپتو پایینه هم دلار. Crypto's down, the dollar is down. I mean, you can't really go anywhere. Let's move on. There's not much to say for today. Everyone's a loser apparently. But who are the losers of the market? Everyone. همه loser این مارکت امروز هست. همه. حتی هم دلار داشته باشی امروز هم لوزری. So we can move on because everyone here is a loser right now. So no one's in profit, especially if you bought. Yes, اگه دیروز خریدی, you're not in profit anymore. It's done. You should buy today. Allah. Let's go in. On my Telegram group, I said in the next 5 hours, Taproot will be well, the upgrade for Taproot will be set for this week. Upgrade Taproot داره این هفته داره میاد. و 5 ساعت دیگه است. 5 ساعت دیگه. 5 more hours or maybe 4.5 now. Taproot is going to be available for the upgrade. So what does Taproot imply? چی Taproot برای ما میکنه? It implies smart contract capability. برای smart contract ها که یک کانترکت قراربندی بذاری برای کسی. سکیوریتی رو بهتر میکنه. و این پرداخت فی بیت کوین ارزون تر. So you can do smart contracts. So Alice and Ben can make a smart contract together, a very basic smart contract. On top of that, what else can it do? It improves the security and privacy functions for users. And آخرش, the last one is the fees. So instead of paying a $45 fee, you're paying around $3.50 to $2, depending on how congested the network is. و این مهمترین خبر بود که بعد همه بدونن که تپروت داره میاد. Bitcoin's getting upgraded. We need Taproot, guys. Moving on. I امروز in post a meme کردم. There's a meme page I posted today. On my Telegram group, I posted a meme which is about AGIX. برای بچهای AGIX. It's a little motivational video. Motivation هست براشون که حداقل یه گربه ببینن and it's going to the freaking moon. Let's go. Press the button. Anyways, I might get done for audio or whatever. So hopefully برای بچه‌ها که AGIX دارن, AGIX is building one of the most anticipated AI companies, decentralized company in the world. And the funny thing is, چیز خنده‌داریش اینه که شرکت‌های هانسون روپادیکس، شرکت‌های گردن کلوف دارن استفادهش میکنن. خبرشو نداری هنوز. And it's going to be on CNBC as well next week. CNBC is going to announce AGIX and another coin tomorrow. And it's going to be amazing. چون people are going to tap into buying this asset class. مردم میخوان این asset class رو بخرن چون میفهمن آینده ما هستش. So whenever you go to a room where you talk about AI and they don't talk about AGIX, then they're not really into AI. اگه توی روم رفتی، توی یوتیوب کانال رفتی یا تو کلاب هاوس در مورد AI حرف میزنن و در مورد سینگولاریتی حرف نمیزنن، پس اینا اصلا قلابی هن. Who are you if you don't know about AGI? Who are you? اصلا کی هستی؟ Then they're doing something wrong with their work. So always be aware that AGI is going to the moon. All right, guys. برای بچه‌های امروز the screen share is over.